this week by getting a clutch dub against the Rams. And John Walford. It's not Matthew Stafford, but Owens Owen anyway. Credit to Geno Smith for having what I believe was a career day for him. Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf getting 100-yard games. Of course you're going to win. Tariq Woolen continuing to fucking dominate the opposition. Getting another pick, getting some more tackles, few passes deflected. He should be the rookie of the year, the defensive rookie of the year. Why wouldn't he be? That's the material for the fucking award. Come on now. There's no way. They said we couldn't, they asked this question about us being able to win in this style. We did that. We did that. Rams side of things, though, Walford obviously can't fucking pass, and Akers did solid from the ground in terms of a touchdown standpoint. But yards per carry average with 3.5, bro, that is never the move, man. So you gotta look to other fucking players for support, notably wide receivers, and their quarterbacks literally combined for 16 carries for 111 yards. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. They tried to abuse that the entire game. I don't understand why. Nonetheless, it didn't end up helping you. Bills and Patriots. Nothing changed between these two teams in January. Since then, at least. And I thought it was going to be another blowout. If that caliber, I was wrong. But, of course, they were going to win this shit. Nothing changed at all. Yes, the Bills acquired Von Miller. He didn't play. It could have gotten a lot worse. For the Patriots, maybe the Bills could have done more. But either way, you'll take the victory. If you're the Bills, you're going to have to deal with the loss if you're the fucking Patriots. Mac Jones just continuing to play mid. Josh Allen just continuing to make plays and crazy plays from near the boundaries. Like that 8-yard crossbody pass to fucking Gabriel Davis is insane. It's crazy. Zach Moss getting downplayed finally. So you can actually tap into James Cook's ability to eventually become the running back one in Buffalo. That's simple. Mondre Stevenson played solid as well, but it just gets downplayed because of how trash the bats can be. Again, play calling wise, he got those two. Now, Patricia and Judge, is your play callers, man. You're not. Yeah, you do a whole ton, man. You can't expect to do a whole lot, but it is what it is. Packers and Bears. Yo, not on Justin Fields, bro. It's not. Cairo Santos should not have missed that kick. He wouldn't have had the rush, passes in different situations if Cairo Santos does not miss that field goal to give them a better lead. He played solid from the passing game, though overall, 20 to 25 passing. That is never a bad passing game, as far as I'm concerned. And on the other side of things, Christian Watson, man, is just becoming a fucking monster. After countless weeks early on in the season, when he initially dropped that pass in the game opener and then just got bitched the entire rest of the way for a few after that. No trust, no faith. And now he's winning you games single-handedly. Crazy. Did it against the Cowboys. Did it against the Bears. The Broncos, there's not really anything to talk about with this game. Alright. You, the viewer, aren't going to be learning anything from this. You're not getting any knowledge from this at all. You aren't going to be entertained by this either. There's nothing I can possibly say that is going to really, key in on yourself. Whoever's watching this at the moment, right now. There's just no fucking way. It's just come on, man. Nothing of note truly happened here. Titans, Eagles. AJ Brown basically got the Titans GM fired a couple hours or so before this recording. It goes a lot deeper than that, but with AJ Brown doing what he's doing and you where you're at now as a result, also getting back Traylon Burks, but he's not really doing anything at all. You're when it gets into the full scope of everything, you would deserve to lose your job. Like it's that simple. Mention the fact that the Eagles, and I will stand by this, are just finding a variety of ways to come out with these victories this season. I mean, you saw what they did last week versus the Packers in the run game. So they said, screw the run game. We're being called upon to pass this game, right? Let's go ahead and have Jalen Hurts throw for 29 of 39 for 380 yards and 3 touchdowns because that is what is going to get us the victory this week. They can adapt and adjust to any situation, any specific game might need them to conform to. And they're willing to do whatever they possibly can at any given moment to win. That is perfect for a playoffs team. That is excellent football, excellent adjustment and decision making right on the spot. That can get them very far. We're gonna see, but that is a good look for, frankly, a very young team. You know? Uh, Commanders and Giants once more. A game that has virtually nothing to enlighten you, the viewer, other than the fact that Daniel Jones is clearly not he's not it. He's not it. Him and Taylor Heineke, matter of fact, multiple chances to get win and convert off opportunities where they got them back in the games. But you do realize you have to also win said game after getting back into it. And both of them, multiple opportunities to do that, and you don't. That's questionable on both sides, but mainly for Daniel Jones. You expect more out of Daniel Jones. You drafted this guy to be your franchise quarterback. Like, you drafted this guy to be your franchise quarterback, and he is not. It just hasn't been proven. Steelers and Falcons. Kenny Pickett finally getting a win while also playing a full game and getting a touchdown pass. Inspirational stuff. And to Cameron Hayward's brother as well. Pretty nice. The Falcons, on the other hand, just start Desmond Ridder because it's over. And you don't want to look back on this time period and say, if you're playing Desmond Ridder next season as the starter and he's not doing good, you don't want to say, oh, well, he never got any experience before this season, so, it's a bit rough out there. No, if you're already out of it now, give him a fucking chance. Now, you are not in playoff position. Yes, the conference, the division is bad. The NFC South is terrible. The worst division in football. We get it. You have got to start him now. It's over. And if you don't start him now and give him the reps at this particular point, he may never truly begin a development stage that you will want a rookie quarterback to, initiate. Like it will never happen if it can't happen now. Browns and Texans, like Texans, man, huge loss for them in this context. And Deshaun Watson is also a certified menace to society. The fact that this man, you have fans who support the Texans, who used to support you because you were there, but now with everything going on with you and obviously you not being there anymore, they hate your fucking guts. Not to mention, you got all the fucking 60 plus women who accused you of SA there at the game, actively, probably, I assume, just they're not there to fucking watch football. They're not there to watch football. They're probably there to see you somewhat feel, but mainly to make whatever statement it is they're trying to make. Nonetheless, you got them there. You go out there. You play rusty the entire game, but it's okay. You haven't played football for 2 years. He honestly put up very solid stats for somebody who hasn't played in 2 years. But you yourself do not score a single touchdown in this game. Do not lead your offense to a single touchdown in this game. You still win this game. You still win this game by 13 points because the defense was on point. The defense is back for the Browns. Absolutely. Yes, it's the Texans. It might be a little bit too soon to say that. I'll admit. But that is crazy to think about, that he himself didn't even have to really do anything at all. No effort. And still, he wins. He finds a way to win. It's insane. Jets and Vikings. Mike White. It's not really on Mike White. The very first interception he threw in the game was not on him at all. Simple, knockout, had the ball ripped out in motion, and then the pick is, gotten by a defender. Not really anything you can do about that. That's always tough. The last 2 minutes of the game, first opportunity to score for Mike White. Braxton Berrios drops the fucking pass. On 4th down, too. That would have been the game winner. That would have been very clutch. No, you drop it. Second opportunity is desperation. But Mike White was also thrown as he was setting up the pass, and just as he got the ball out, boom, hit. Like that. Again, those are just tough situations you can't do anything about. But I think that he did enough to warrant himself starting for the rest of the season. The play for Zach Wilson is not the issue, right? But what's going on here is that Mike White sort of represents the ideal teammate and one who absolutely understands that if I screw up, if I did so and so or whatever, if I did this, X and O's, whatever, I'm going to hold myself accountable and take responsibility for whatever went down or whatever it is that I did. Zach Wilson still doesn't necessarily understand that yet. Not about the play at all. Because he was playing ass, but he was still playing. Has nothing to do with that. It's about mindset of the quarterback, the mindset of the one who leads the team. That's really what it comes down to. And I think Mike White will start the rest of the season. Obviously, they want Zach Wilson to play. But, there are strides he needs to make overall before you can say his job is considerably safe from moments like these. With Mike White being such a fan favorite, I'm sure, they would not have a problem with him starting the rest of this season. At all. Jags and Lions, I don't know what the fuck happened. That's a very nasty 360 from what happened last week for you. The Lions, again. Every team, every team has their own. Every team will have a good game in them, okay? But, again, this has nothing to do with Jared Goff. This has nothing to do with Jared Goff. Jared Goff gets absolutely no credit. Every other piece around him just worked solid today. Has nothing to do with him whatsoever. Don't get fooled, bro. Do not get fucking fooled. Seriously. Don't get fooled, bro. Come on. You cannot. It cannot happen. You gotta look at it from a different lens. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at all. It's just not reasonable. Okay? 49ers, Dolphins, Tua got injured, unfortunately. But again, he's still, when he's played a full game without, injuries getting in the way, he still hasn't lost. Brock Purdy having to step in for Jimmy Garoppolo, too. Mr. Irrelevant, actually leading them to a win. It's just a good win. It's that simple. The 49ers defense just continues to be so damn scary, bro. Like, we have to beat this fucking team. We face them again. We face them again soon. We gotta beat them, bro. We gotta beat them. We gotta find a way. We gotta find a way, bro. Chiefs and Bengals. Joe Burrow played solid football. Samaje Perine played solid football. 105 rushing yards for him is good. The Chiefs can't seem to beat the Bengals. I'm sure that will change, so relax. But I guess if there's one team with the best odds to beat the Chiefs, it has been the Bengals under Joe Burrow. Fair credit. But that can change. Like, just have some rationale. Have some rationale. Chargers and Raiders. This probably just came down to true and blue play calling on Brandon Staley's end as to why they lost. Like, I initially looked through the play-by-play. I didn't see anything too bad. But, would have to actually see, like, the game visually to get a clear understanding. And, again, though, Raiders get the win, but it doesn't do anything for you now. It's literally too late. Too damn late. Should have been on your shit like this. You wouldn't have to be playing basically from behind. In terms of like the race for the playoffs, you would not have to be in this position if you just started like this, to get the season going initially. Cowboys and Colts, I swear. We know what the Colts, like, do we not know what they are? Do we not know how far Matt Ryan is past his prime? Do we not recognize that the Colts have an interim head coach right now because they're so inept? Come on, we already know this about the Colts. And it takes a different level of ineptitude in just being so damn ass that you are turning the ball over on 4 drives in the fourth quarter where it matters the fucking most. That's ineptitude. That's shitty. You're gonna go ahead and give the Cowboys all the overall credit. Of course, they were gonna get 54 points if you have the opponent being so damn shitty that they're gonna do something like that. That's historically fucking bad. In one quarter, wrapped up in a gift box to you. That's not because of you. That's not credit to you. I would have imagined that they were already gonna beat the Colts in a blowout anyway. So I was shocked to see when it was that close through 3 quarters out of the way of the game. But there is no way you can try to maximize their overall strength of the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys' overall strength, there's no way you can try to maximize that through the absolute stupidity going on with the Colts right now. And a Colts team who also still doesn't recognize that you need to fucking draft quarterback talent instead of trying to get old past their prime quarterbacks and Carson Wentz. Whatever you want to define Carson Wentz at. Like, Like, they clearly haven't learned. They don't know shit. You don't get credit for beating a team that doesn't know shit, can't do shit, can barely move the ball without pushback from their own quarterback being so goddamn turnover prone. If Matt Ryan wasn't benched partially throughout the season, do you realize how many interceptions and total turnovers he might have racked up to this point? Like, I cannot go for that. And then you have all of these people who support the Cowboys, fucking Cowboys bandwagons, etc., just dick riding, probably not even watching a true second of the football game, looking at the score on Google.com and saying, oh my gosh, we're gonna win it all this season. This is all year. This is all season. No, you don't get that fucking right. You haven't gotten that fucking right for 20 some years. And you are so damn inconsistent. So you really think we're going to start giving you credit when you're beating the Vikings 43 or you're beating the Colts 54-19? No, it's not consistent. Obviously, you don't have to be doing that every week. You expect the team to get a blowout every week. That's a bit crazy. But you are not consistent when it matters the most. You're not gonna do this shit in the playoffs. And then you have these people out here acting like this was the game to win. Like this game was the most important game of everybody's lifetime. Fans, players, etc. All the fucking circles on television, etc., acting like this game was everything or nothing at all. Michael Irvin on national television on Monday was literally about to fucking come to tears over beating the Colts. We know what the Colts are. You did not beat a good team. You dominated inept team. You would have beaten an inept team already. Then this team shoots themselves in the foot and boom, done for. You don't get credit for that. This shit has got to stop at some point. And then most of you will probably be coming to actual tears when you see the Cowboys lose in the playoffs like they always do. Like, come on now. And then the Saints and Bucks, as much as this can be a joke at times, this, like, all of Tom Brady's wins this season have been him playing shit, defense holding, then he gets back into it in a variety of ways and he gets the win. Like, it's a bit of a joke, but it stands true for this season. I mean, like, geez, it's all 6 of the wins, man. Every one has come down to that kind of baseline. It's crazy to think about. Saints, meanwhile, are who they are. They are who they are. Like, that's the end of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.